Well, hello, everybody. It's been a while since we did one of these. This is the Voler Systems Partner Showcase Series. And here we are on a Friday in September. Today, I'm delighted to be here with Michael Miller from VT Arc. I was actually with Michael out in Arlington, Virginia, where his office is, a couple weeks ago. And we thought, why not shoot one of these quick 5-minute videos and allow Michael to introduce himself and VT Arc as one of our key partners here at Voler Systems. So good morning, Michael. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me, Miguel. Appreciate it. It was great to be able to get together in person and talk a little bit about some of the work that we've done in the past.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, Michael, for our viewers here and for our subscribers of our newsletter, tell us a little bit about yourself, your role there at VT Arc, and what does VT Arc stand for?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. VT Arc is a small nonprofit organization. We're a 501c3, and it's Virginia Tech Applied Research Corporation is what VT Arc stands for. So most people probably be familiar with the Virginia Tech part of it, and we are affiliated with the university, although we are our own separate organization. And I run one of our 3 divisions here, which is our engineering test and evaluation division, which primarily focuses our wireless communications and sensing technologies that we develop.
Very good. And so what are some of the typical verticals or industries in which you guys operate?
Well, it's a host of different areas. Wireless communications, quite a bit in that area. So when we talk about that, we're talking 5G and even 6G, which you may have started to hear a little bit about. And sensing systems as well. We have 2 other divisions within the corporation, one that focuses on data science, decision making. So you could pull in AI and ML as part of that, but various other aspects of data science. And then we have another one that focuses on S&T strategies. We do a lot of work with the Air Force, with the Army, and now one of our newest customers in that area is the Space Force, which you're hearing a lot about more and more these days.
Fantastic. And Michael, without going into specifics, obviously, but can you just in generic terms tell us a little bit about the solutions and the offerings? How can VT Arc add value to these organizations, whether they're public or private sector?
Yeah, so we're really about developing innovative technologies that safeguard the nation and advance global welfare. So you're hearing that a lot of DoD a little bit in the safeguarding the nation, but it's a bit more than that even, right? If you think about from an economic perspective, can be safeguarding the nation as well. Now, we don't do a lot of economic work, but just an example, we do a lot of work with the Department of Defense and the different services within there, but we also do work with industry, with academia, in other areas as well. So we're not just on the DoD because we want to develop capabilities that also help society as well. Some of our discussions when you were out here was around the medical wearables side of things that Voler is doing. So that would be an example of one of the areas that we also would be participating in that helps society at large, not just the Department of Defense. We have a lot of our own resident capability here. I mentioned kind of wireless communications, AI, ML, S&T strategy, cybersecurity. But a big part of actually the culture here within VT Arc, it's really baked into us, is our actual partnerships. We just feel that there's a lot more that we can do by partnering with other organizations, whether that be industry, academia, or government, pulling those things together and building the right teams. And that's what's made it great having Voler as a partner and doing a lot of collaboration with you guys in the past. We really see ourselves as kind of an honest broker. As a 501c3, I'm not trying to sell a particular product line to try to boost our revenues necessarily for a particular quarter, which it's fine. That's what we need industries, corporations that are focused, that are doing that. But VT Arc is there we see ourselves as an honest broker that can help with developing technology, doing applied research through those partnerships with other organizations that can then take that research and really expand it and start developing into an actual product line that they can take and that does achieve that goal of safeguarding the nation and advancing global welfare. So we see that as a big part of what we do here at VTR.
I love it. I love it. And I really enjoyed visiting your facilities in Arlington, right outside Washington, D.C. And it was thrilling for me to see Voler Systems on your banner of your premier partners there. So indeed, folks know, folks who have been following this showcase series, you guys know that Voler Systems is here to help with device design and development, primarily the electronics and hardware and firmware space. So listen, I want to thank you. We promise to keep this short and sweet. I want to thank everybody for listening and for following our showcase series. Michael, I want to thank you for taking some minutes out of your Friday afternoon to speak with me here as well.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks again for the invitation.
Thank you so much.